The woman reached her hand towards the mirror. A spark flashed, and incredibly, her arm passed right through, like it had entered some unknown dimension. Seeing this, her friend came over to try. He could actually feel the floor on the other side. Then the quick-thinking guy turned on his phone's video recorder and stuck it through. To their surprise, the recording showed a room on the other side. To investigate further, one of the guys took a swig of booze for courage, then took a running leap and jumped through. Inside a wardrobe in the room, he found a small door leading outside. Hearing a sound ahead, he cautiously crept forward to investigate and discovered people in the yard who looked exactly like him and his friends. The man quickly recorded it with his phone. He rushed back and told the others what he'd seen, but his friends were confused, saying he had only been gone for a few seconds. How could he possibly have seen all that? So they got out a timer. After several tests, they discovered that the dimension behind the mirror was almost identical to their own reality, but time moved differently. Time in the mirror world moved 180 times faster than outside. Just then, another guy, Jane, dashed through the mirror. The first guy quickly went after him, but even though he was only seconds behind, Jane was nowhere to be seen. Finding the room empty, the first guy had no choice but to come back. Everyone asked where Jane went. He told them the room was empty. Just then, Jane reappeared. They figured out that if they held hands while going through, they arrived in the same instance of the mirror world. This meant the mirror likely led to infinite parallel instances, each slightly offset in time. Eventually, they discovered how to close the portal. Simply setting the mirror upright turned it back into a normal mirror. So, what's the best use for such an incredible reality-bending artifact? Their answer? Boosting work productivity, of course. They spent over a month working hard in the mirror world, while only a few hours ticked by in reality. They delivered the finished project to their client way ahead of schedule. The satisfaction was incredible. It was only later that it dawned on them. If they could manipulate time, why the hell were they still working dead-end jobs? This spelled bad news for the inhabitants of the mirror world. The friends started sneaking into the mirror world, silently lifting wallets from unsuspecting victims. Then they'd hit the malls, spending money like crazy, buying everything they laid eyes on. They didn't stop until all the cash was gone and every credit card was maxed out. Trip after trip, they hauled their loot back, filling their apartment with luxury goods. In no time, these broke friends were living like kings. Spending all the money actually started to become a chore. As huge Marlon Brando fans, Jane and the first guy dressed up as the Godfather, doing spot-on impressions. Then, unbelievably, they pulled out actual blasting caps. They planned to ignite their mountain of stolen cash, Godfather style. Jane grabbed a lit blasting cap and ran towards the money, but the blasting cap just fizzled, refusing to detonate.